The final recommendation is number 8, support pupils to make a successful transition between primary and secondary schools. What's the rationale behind this? Well, there is a large dip in mathematical attainment and attitudes towards maths as children move from primary to secondary school in England. For example, one large national study of primary attainment in England found that at the end of year 7, a full year after the transition to secondary school, pupils' performance on a test of primary numeracy was below their performance at the end of year 6. Primary and secondary schools should develop shared understandings of curriculum, teaching and learning. Both primary and secondary teachers are likely to be more effective if they are familiar with the mathematics curriculum and teaching methods outside of their age phase. When pupils arrive in year 7, quickly attain a good understanding of their strengths and weaknesses, and you can have a look at recommendation 1 for more detail about the recommendations around assessment. Is this assessment information used to build on key aspects of the primary curriculum in ways that are engaging, relevant and not simply repetitive? Structured intervention support may be required for year 7 pupils who are struggling to make progress. This is heavily linked to the previous recommendation 7, all about interventions, so do read that or watch my video on it if you want more information about effective interventions. And these last 2 points are about how pupils are allocated to classes when they enter year 7. The research evidence suggests that allocating pupils to maths classes based on their prior attainment, often called setting or ability grouping, does not, on average, lead to an increase in attainment overall and may actually widen attainment gaps. It has a slightly negative impact on pupils allocated to lower sets, although pupils allocated to higher sets may benefit slightly. Disadvantaged pupils are more likely to be assigned to lower sets, so setting is actually likely to lead to a widening of the attainment gap between disadvantaged pupils and their peers. To explore more of the evidence around attainment grouping, you can have a look at the EEF toolkit or read this report, The Do's and Don'ts of Attainment Grouping. It explains the research evidence around setting very clearly and is written by Professor Becky Francis, the Chief Executive of the EEF. That's it from me. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already done so, you can watch all 8 videos in this series on the Charles Dickens Research School website and the YouTube channel. I hope you found this series of videos useful, and if you'd like to find out more information, please do download the full report from the EEF website, or you can contact myself or the Charles Dickens Research School using the details on your screen.